Hi students, happy morning to all. Welcome to 7th standard video. Today I am going to teach you 7th standard English term 2 unit 1 supplementary reader Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. It's a supplementary reader and also it's one of the kids story. It's one of the kids story, enjoyable story. Okay students, shall we move? Before we go to the story, first we want to know about the characters. First main character Alice. Main character Alice and her sister. Alice and her sister Rabbit, Caterpillar and Rabbit, Caterpillar, Mad Hatter, Queen Servant. They are like playing chord. They are shaped like playing chord. Queen Servant, Mad Hatter, Queen and Mouse So these are the characters of Alice in Wonderland. Okay students, shall we move? Okay. Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank and of having nothing to do. Once or twice she had peeped into the book her sister was reading, but it had no pictures or conversations in it. And what is the use of a book, thought Alice, without pictures or conversation? So she was considering in her own mind the winds as well as she could, for the hot day made her feel very sleepy and stupid. So whether the pleasure of making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up and picking the daisies, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. The rabbit pulled a watch out of his pocket to check the time. He shook his head, then disappeared down a rabbit's hole. I must find out why he is in such a hurry, cried Alice. So Alice cried he must find out why he was in such a hurry. Filled with curiosity, she ran to the rabbit's hole and peeped. Peeped through the entrance. The hole trapped suddenly and Alice fell. She fell for a long time when suddenly she came upon a little three-legged table, all made of solid glass. There was nothing on it except a tiny golden key. When she looked around again, she came upon a low curtain she had not noticed before, and behind it was a little door about 15 inches high. She tried the little golden key in the lock, and to her great delight it fitted. She opened the door and saw a beautiful garden through it, but she couldn't reach it as it was too big. When she turned around towards the three-legged table, Alice found a green bottle that said, "Drink me." The bottle said, "Drink me." Magically, appeared on it. Out of curiosity, Alice took the bottle and drank the entire portion. Then she began to shrink until she was no bigger than a doll. When she turned around towards the three-legged table, Alice found a green bottle that said, "Drink me." That said, "Drink me." Magically appeared on it. Out of curiosity, Alice took the bottle and drank the entire portion. Then she began to shrink until she was no longer bigger than a doll. She opened the door. She opened the door and quickly ran through it. What a splendid garden! What a splendid garden! She exclaimed. Why, I am no bigger than the insects that crawl on these flowers. But the excitement soon wore off. Alice grew bored with her tiny size. She wanted to be big again. She shouted. Her shout startled the white rabbit, who ran past her again. Mistaking her for his maid, he ordered, "Go to my cottage and fed my cows and swine." So, mistaking her for his maid, he ordered, White Rabbit ordered, go and go to his cottage and fetch his gloves and fan. Alice was confused. Alice was confused now. Alice was confused by the rabbit's behavior. Maybe she would find something at the cottage to help her find her way out, she said hopefully. So, students, Alice in Wonderland. Alice now, her sister was reading the book. Alice listened to her story, but that book is not having pictures or conversation. It had no pictures or conversation. So Alice was considering in her own mind, and she good for the hot day made her fell very sleepy and stupid. Whether the pleasure of making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up and picking the daisies. When suddenly white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. So the rabbit pulled a watch out of his pocket to check the time. He shook his head, then disappears down a rabbit's hole. Alice might find out why he was in such a hurry. So cried Alice, filled with curiosity. Curiosity means eagerness. Okay. Filled with curiosity, she ran to the rabbit's hole and peeped through the entrance. The hole trapped suddenly and Alice fell. Okay, students. I hope you enjoyed and learned about Alice in Wonderland. The rest of the stories I will explain in the next video. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.